Hello students, my name is Anup Kumar Dutta. This is the 17th YouTube tutorial video of the series of educational videos as I promised you to make on NCERT Mathematics, which is completely free to you. As a new one, I have to finish my video within 15 minutes. So I have just taken the question number 12 from the exercise 9.1 of your book Class 10 under Some Applications of Trigonometry. Now let us see what the question says. From the top of a 7-meter high building, the angle of elevation of the top of a cable tower is 60 degrees and the angle of depression of its foot is 45 degrees. Determine the height of the tower. That means we have to determine the height of the cable tower. To do this type of questions, always go for the diagram first. Let us first draw the ground level. Let us first draw the ground level. Let MN is the ground level. Ground level. Let MN is the ground level. After that, let us represent the building which will be perpendicular or on MN. So this is the building. Let us name it as AB. So AB is the building perpendicular on MN. After that, let us represent the cable tower. Let us name it as DC, which is also perpendicular on MN. After that, let us draw the horizontal level parallel to MN through the eyesight of A, the top of the building. And name it as OP. So this is the horizontal line of sight from the point A and which is parallel to MN. So we have got two right angles here. After this, let us draw the angle of sight from the top of the building A to the top of the tower, cable tower D. So this is the line of sight to the top of the cable tower D. So according to question, the angle of elevation in this case is 60 degrees. After this, let us draw the angle of line of sight to the foot of the cable tower from A. This is again another line of sight which will give us the angle of depression from A. So according to question, the angle of depression in this case is 45 degree. Let us name this point as K. So angle of depression CAK is, according to question, is of the measure of 45 degree. After this, according to the question, measure of AB, which is the height of the building, is 7 meter. A is the top of the building, B is the foot of the building, D is the top of the cable tower, C is the foot of the cable tower. So now since OP is parallel to MN and AB is perpendicular on MN, KC is also perpendicular on MN, so measure of AB will be equal to measure of KC or CK, equal to 7 meter. We have got two right triangles here, DAK and CAK. This is the horizontal line through A. Horizontal line through A, also oblique line of sight through A. Horizontal line through A, oblique line of sight through A. We have to measure DC, that means the height of the cable tower. So after this, go for the description. Write in this way: let MN is the ground level. Let MN is the ground level. After that, let AB perpendicular on AB, perpendicular on MN, and DC perpendicular on MN are respectively the building and the cable tower. After that, write in this way: let A is the top of the building and B is the foot. Let D is the top of the cable tower and C the foot. After that, write about the horizontal line. Let OP parallel to MN is the horizontal level or line of sight through A. After that, write about the line of sight to D and C. Let AD is the line of sight to D and SC is the line of sight to C. Now write in this way: therefore, according to question, elevation angle DAK is equal to 60 degree. Depression angle CAK is equal to 45 degree. After this, write about the triangle. Write triangles. Write triangle Write in this way. Triangle DAK and triangle CAK are right angled triangle. Write within bracket, since OP is parallel to MN. OP is parallel to OMN. DC is perpendicular on MN. DC is perpendicular on MN. Now write about the measure of AB. Now measure of AB, which is the height of the building. Measure of AB is equal to measure of CK. Measure of CK is equal to 7 meter. Write within bracket, since OP is parallel to MN. OP is parallel to MN. Now write in right triangle DAK in that triangle DAK we need the measure of DK and AK, so we will go for tan theta. P by B, tan 60 degree is equal to DK by AK, which again implies tan 60 degree equal √3 is equal to DK by AK. Therefore, DK is equal to √3 AK. Let this relation be represented by 1. After that, write in this way, in right triangle CAK we again need the measure of CK and AK, so we will again go for tan theta. Tan 45 degree is equal to P by B, CK by AK. CK by AK. AK. This again implies tan 45 degrees is equal to 1 CK. CK by AK. Measure of AB is equal to measure of CK is equal to 7 meters. So in place of CK we will write 7 here by AK. Therefore AK is equal to 7. Right in this way. Therefore 1 implies DK is equal to root 3 into AK. 7. The height of the building was in meter. The unit is meter. So write meter here. Now after that write in this way, which is also equal to 7 root 3. 7 root 3 meter. Now write in this way. Therefore the required height of the cable tower is equal to measure of DC is equal to measure of DC is equal to measure of DC means measure of DK plus CK. Measure of DK plus measure of CK, which is again equal to measure of DK. Measure of DK is 7 root 3. 7 root 3 plus measure of CK. Measure of CK 7 meter. 7 meter. So the unit was in meter. Height of the building was in meter. So write here meter. Now take 7 as common. If you do so, you will get root 3 here plus 1. So this is the meter. So this is the required answer. Right in this way, it will save a little bit time to you. So this is all for today. Why not? I will definitely expect your likes, dislikes, comments, subscriptions and clicking on the bell icon. Thank you.